Well, if you're keeping score at home, jot this down. Bulls 35, Cowboys 10. May sound suspiciously like a football score from down the road at Texas Stadium, but it is not. It is how badly the Bulls of the PBR beat up on the Cowboys last night. And based on tonight's heinous herd, we could be about to get a second helping of the same thing. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and welcome to night 2 of our coverage of this, the 13th stop on the Built Ford Tuff Series for 2004. Brett Haber alongside Justin McKee and our colleague and host for this week here in Fort Worth, Tuff Hedeman. And Tuff, you outdid yourself last night. Only 10 Cowboys make the whistle in round 1. That ties the record for the fewest qualified rides ever in a long round in the PBR. We knew they'd be ranked, these Bulls, but did you know they'd be that ranked?
Well, it didn't surprise me, the number. They only rode 10, but what did surprise me is you didn't see a guy in the top 6 that made the whistle. And those are the guys you expect to step up and ride the ranked Bulls, and they just didn't.
So a chance for some lower-ranked guys to make up some ground this weekend. Justin McKee, there were some outstanding performances last night, and they begin with our reigning Rookie of the Year, Jody Newberry.
Well, it was up to the number 7 man in the world to make the big ride. 90 points on Jack Daniels' Happy Hour, a bull from Freddie Cordell that's been bucking for 4 years. Only 2 qualified rides previously. How he got back to the middle, I'll never know. But this guy's got the grit and determination to win maybe a world championship one day. But my long shot pick is Tony Mendez. 89 points on Snorty last night. This guy's been straddling the fence. He's had injuries. He has been in jeopardy of getting cut from the tour. I think he may come back on a bull called Stretch from HD Page and sneak up on everybody and win this tonight. But the big story, everybody was talking about this wreck. Ross Johnson on Panda. The bull rope, the tail of it wraps around his foot and spur. He's underneath the bull and just gets trampled. He could not get away. This wreck went on and on and on. Finally, he was able to get free. But after laying in the arena for quite some time, Ross was taken to the hospital for a CAT scan. The good news is they released him. He did not even spend the night in the hospital. He may even show up here tonight to watch his buddies ride bulls in Fort Worth.
It's unbelievable. If you were with us last night, you know that he lay motionless on that arena floor for more than 10 minutes. We all assumed that the injuries might be worse than they turned out to be, so I know we're all pleased to report that he is okay tonight, Ross Johnson. Tuff Hedeman, the Bulls get even ranker tonight. Give us some matchups we need to look out for.
Well, we're going to see some great rides tonight. We've got some really good matchups. Owen Washburn, who has really struggled, will finally get it together on Maximus. A good draw. Could even be the go-round winner. Jody Newberry on Happy Ending. He was just 88 on him in Guthrie. He'll do it again. Jaron Nunemaker, not a spot. Good draw. They radiate on him last week. Should make the whistle. Greg Potter, I'm not sure he's going to like Neon Knights as the bull of the World Finals. Ruben Galenzi on Squirt Gun, he couldn't have handpicked a better bull, and you're going to see some great rides tonight.
And Ruben Galenzi has been riding great. Chance for him to continue that streak tonight. Tony Mendez comes in second last night. He had an 89.5 on Snorty. That's his little son Clay. Those two guys sharing a little pizza before this second go-round tonight. Tony is in excellent position to save his season tonight. Here are your Jack Daniels standings after round 1.
Well, take you through the top 5. Let's see if we can get Michael Gaffney in the championship round. He's just missed the championship round the last 4 weeks in a row. And as you can see, the top 10, that's it. Just 10 rides. And Andre Marias, here's a guy who's been on a roll. This guy may sneak up on everybody climbing the top 10 real soon.
Chose not to take his re-ride last night. Looked like a pretty good idea. We are going to take a break. A huge night on tap from here in Fort Worth, including proof that the impossible is, in fact, possible. They said you couldn't ride Sling Blade. Well, it happened last night. The Oklahoma Cowboy Corey Navarre will try to make it 2 nights in a row. Watch them go head-to-head when we come back and start bucking here in Fort Worth. Right after this, you're watching the PBR on OLN.
The 2004 PBR on OLN is brought to you by the next Ford F-150, built Ford Tuff, and by Super 8, see you along the way, and by Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Call 1-800-RENT-A-CAR. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.